So we've just gone west along the coast. We're a little bit inland. This place is called Longues-Sur-mer, and this location, big defensive position for the Germans with big batteries set into the hill here. If we look on this map, we can see the massive emplacements for defensive positions, and we're here. We look in the distance, we can see the sort of sea where the ships would have, and the troops would have made their way inland. And I'm guessing this battery was half a mile or a mile, I'm not really sure, but it's quite close. And you can see it's taken some massive hits from the, I'm guessing the ships, the massive artillery shells. So you can just make out the sort of breach mechanism and so on, or mechanics, but if you look inside you can see where the explosive was ripped through the concrete. Now if I was old Rommel, Field Marshal Rommel, I would have got myself onto the roof here, and because the view is great. You can see in the distance the actual Mulberry Harbour of Rommels.
Lucas, wachten. Nee. Totdat ik eraf ben, dan til ik jou eraf. Wachten.
Hierboven stond een oude uitgang.
Dan vang ik jou. Wachten. Ja,
So you can clearly see what the Allies are up against. There's like 2 or 3 massive concrete fortifications, one after the other. You may be able to hear a lot of noise from the motorcycles and cars that are coming through, and military vehicles.
Was already a fascist country under Franco, and also they need to invade Portugal because they were fascist. They had a fascist government as well under Antonio Salazar. And
So now we're with a colonel, a retired colonel in the US Army. How do you find this event, you know, today? And
I think it's very amazing. I'm coming back in remembrance of a friend of mine who was a medic in the 82nd Airborne Division. He passed away a couple years ago at the age of 98.
wow.
And all my life and throughout my military career, we've studied the invasions of Normandy and the various beaches.
What, all the tactics and...
Well, yes, you know, in areas, but however, the biggest thing is to walk the grounds, and we used to call things like this from schools that we walked the grounds as officers, we called them TOOTs. It stands for Terrain Orientations Without Troops.
Oh, well, yeah,
So,
makes sense.
you know, somebody, somehow, if it was the OSS, other agencies, they were out here looking at the terrain and evaluating prior to coming in. I mean, if you look at the date of the actual attack, those 2 main divisions, the 82nd and 101st that were airborne, they came in about 42, 43, and were still training, but they waited until June 6th, or the night thereof. They came in the night of 5th of June.
It's a huge amount
for
of
the
time
invasion.
to train, isn't it?
Exactly.
They must have been ready to go.
Well, it was new. It was experimental. It's just like technology we have today on the battlefields. It's not tested unless you're going after opposing forces here.
So I guess the military of today have learned a lot from this, you know, that encounter.
That's
way
very
back
true.
in 44.
Very true.
So it's quite amazing to me that Field Marshal Rommel was actually here inspecting his defences, and 80 years later we are now...
Well, the main thing about Rommel, you know, his counterpart was General Patton, the Desert Fox, and it was all a tank warfare.
Yep.
And Rommel, I think it was a reward to be close to his home. As you know, when the invasion was really taking place, he was celebrating his wife's birthday.
Yes,
and wasn't even there to come back.
Right. Yep.
The sad thing with Rommel is history treated him wrong and he was loyal to Germany and loyal to Hitler. He just happened to get caught up
He was a scapegoat,
and
wasn't
a
he?
scapegoat,
Yeah.
and he was forced to take his own life, so
Yeah.
his wife and children could receive a.
I think he was respected on
respect.
both sides, actually.
Well, he was
Yeah,
in his tactics.
because he was loyal to his men, and you know, he was a fair guy. So thank you
Yeah.
for your time, sir.
Well, no problem.
It's a
Take
great
care.
honour to meet
All
you.
right. Thank you. Have a great week now.
Thank you. If you scale the size of the weapon here. Just imagine the recoil of this. You see it's got a massive arc, you can swing this thing around. You see the shrapnel damage. So we go into the rear of the battery. So if we go through, you can just imagine the old US Marines storming through here, throwing in grenades. A killing field, wouldn't it? If you look from Longues-Sur-mer battery, you can just make out in the distance Omaha and Utah, the sort of high ground there. If we pan around, you can just make out the batteries we've just walked past.
Moet ook nog regels de partnerschap. Oh ja. Dat verwacht ik nog mee op.
Broken the half shaft.
These then through into there, and we've pinned and done. There was one plate on top. If it comes, that plate should come off. What's that? It comes.
Make sure that
wouldn't believe it, but we've made it to Omaha Beach. Well, I say the village of Omaha, and it is chock-a-block. So we've gone on foot. We're doing our recce. It seems better to, you know, walk. Like my mate said, or Ross, if in doubt, put 2 feet out. So that's what we're going to do. We're just walking there. I absolutely love the detail that these reenactors go to. So you've got the obviously the identification, got the blackout lights, the insignia to let everybody know that it's the resistance, I guess. And this one's quite interesting because it's got loads of detail, like a broken wiper. It's got the milk churn thing on the top. Of course, Catholic country of Jesus. We've got the obviously the German trunk here, and of course a picture of Jesus. Wouldn't be without. He's got his boots on there. So it's all on the go. It's got a look at that on the back. They've got a rope in case he gets stuck. Trenching tool, something in a Hessian bag. I don't know what's in there. It's great, isn't it? What's he got on the roof? So you're from Spain?
Yeah, from Barcelona.
Barcelona?
Yeah.
Oh wow. And you're from France?
France, Grenoble in the Alps.
Oh wow. Where are you
French.
from? You're French man?
Argentan.
Argentan. And ladies from?
Tours.
Madame is from Tours. Oh, have a nice time.
Is it your
Thank you
first?
very much.
Is it your first time here?
No, I've been here many years ago.
Oh, sorry.
Many years ago.
Oh, many.
But first time it's to the big events.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup. I'll tell you what, they love a jerry can here. Look at all these jerry cans. Unusual colour. I'll say you've got to keep your Jeep, Dodge and GMC vehicles running. So you just simply come here and get the parts and fix them. Oh boy, you're not going to believe this. Military vehicles, Panzer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If that's not impressive enough, a Tiger Mark II. Honestly, look at that.
Il a une palantée, oui, il a une palantée. Quelle est taille ici? Je m'étais dit, tiens, ça c'est un truc de pompier parce qu'il a des GMC de pompier.
And we compare that with a little Renault. Another Renault, a 35. It'd be a lot easier if I just move along.
Moest maar aan de zijkant vliegen, nee, pas op, hè. Dat kan niet net. T'es content, tu vas te promener avec là.
Jag ska nog säga det där.
Pas manger dans 2 heures quoi. On n'est jamais venu à ça par soi-même.
So now we are at Dog Green Camp, which is one of the many camps where the reenactors and the vehicles are kept. So as you travel around Normandy, you will find quite a few of these ducks, surprisingly, driving around on the road. It's quite something to see. And when they come round the corner, just give them a little bit of a wide berth. They are something else. I guess the driver's asking assistance from his crew, sort of thing. So I think we came across something similar to this yesterday. It's not the same vehicle, that was on breakdown. I just noticed that in the background we've got sort of one of the old chateaus here. So if we look at this vehicle, US vehicle, we've got this bocage hedge ripping implement. It's fabricated. It's designed to knock out the hedges around this area so the Germans couldn't box you in as such. Jag förstår lite svensk.
Lite svenska, ja.
Lite.
Jävlar vad bra betalt vi fick för bränne. För bränne.
So I'm with these Swedish Vikings who seem to have come all the way over with this amazing duck. What can you tell me about this this expedition you've taken on here?
We took the ferry to Gent from Gothenburg.
Yeah.
And then we drove it here.
Wow. Has it been reliable? It's been very good?
Yeah.
Yes. Very
No
impressive.
problem.
Very impressive. Have you taken it into the sea?
Oh yes, we have, but don't here.
Oh,
Not
okay.
here, but in Sweden.
Yeah. But can you get...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. So do you think you can get it into the sea down here somewhere? Or is it not possible?
Yeah, I think it's possible.
Yeah, because in Aramage, we came through Aramage, and there was 2 ducks that drove down on the slopes.
Yeah?
So it's possible.
Yes, it's possible. They have done it
Yeah.
8 years ago.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I'll let you get on with your breakfast. Thank you. Thank you. Tack så mycket.
Tack själv.
I feel like this has been quite a long adventure so far. We finally made it. I'm at Omaha Beach. And you know what? I've got nothing written down. Sometimes nothing needs to be said. I can tell you that from memory up to 35,000 men landed here and had a heck of a time storming these beaches. So I'm with this young fellow who's, I thought he was French, but he's actually American, so I'd love to talk to him so we can ask him a few questions about this amazing beach monument. So can you tell me where you come from in America?
Absolutely. I hail from Louisville, Kentucky in the United States.
Okay. And how long have you actually been in Normandy, France?
I've been in Normandy, France since June the 2nd.
Okay. And what does it mean to you to be an American and to come to a place like this, Omaha Beach?
It means a lot to be here. This is a strip of land that Americans paid a heavy price to take back from Nazi Germany. And to be here and to think about the men who landed on this beach, who died on this beach, who bled on this beach, it gives me goosebumps. It brings a tear to my eye, and it really makes me proud to be an American, and also makes me ask myself, am I living a life that's worthy of their sacrifice, that's worthy of the freedom that they paid for?
So can you tell me, have you got any relatives that served here?
I don't have any immediate relatives that served on Omaha Beach. I do have a great uncle that landed a couple days after D-Day happened, and he fought through Normandy. He fought through the hedgerows in Patton's Third Army as a tanker.
So General, with the tank corps, the regiment.
Yes, sir.
Wow,
yes,
fantastic.
sir. He was a farm boy from Pennsylvania, and he was one of the few that used their ingenuity and came up with an idea to weld sharp pieces of metal onto the front of Sherman tanks to bust through the hedgerows
Yes,
as
that
they were
was
fighting the
the
Germans.
what they called the bocage, wasn't it? Where you got the very sturdy hedgerows and
Yes,
you smash through it. Me and my friend were talking about that today. So he uses initiative.
That's right, yes sir.
Okay. And what are your plans the next couple of days? Are you going anywhere else, or are you going to be around here?
Yes sir, the next couple of days I'll be with my parachute team, the World War II Airborne demonstration team. We're going to be performing a jump on the day of June the 6th. We'll be jumping out of 2 vintage C-47 Skytrain aircraft. We use round canopy parachutes, we do static line jumping, and we wear all World War II correct gear. Our mission is to remember, honor, and serve our World War II veterans.
Wow, you certainly got an exciting few days ahead of you.
Yes, sir.
So you enjoy yourself and be safe.
I will.
And fantastic. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you, sir.
Good on you.
Cheers.
With this lovely lady from Switzerland, and we're going to ask her a few questions why she's over here for the D-Day. So can I ask you, how many times have you actually been here?
I've been here the 3rd time.
Okay. Every year or every 5th year?
Every year.
Okay.
So I was here at the 70 and last year and this year from the 8th.
That's fantastic. And why do you like it so much? Why do you keep coming back?
Oh, it's very interesting because there's so much history to feel and to see, and in Switzerland you don't see this.
No.
So I come here, it's really, really cool.
And it's cheaper here?
It's cheaper, yeah. Switzerland is so expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper.
Okay.
So, and I can buy really cool things.
Oh, let's have a look at your flag. Let's have a look at your flag. Yeah, let's look at your flag. Let's have a look at your flag.
This
yeah, you got
Switzerland.
Swiss on here.
Yes.
Lovely. So where
It's from Swiss military.
Yeah, of course. I know your pocket knives are good.
Yeah.
So, where are you going next? What's your next sort of destination?
So, our next destination tomorrow we go to Sommer-Eglis.
Where?
I think Sommer-Eglis.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But the real thing why we're here is the 6th of June.
Yeah, of course.
We are here by the memorial. It's really, really cool.
It's a really special time, isn't it?
This is really cool.
Yeah, have you been to Rommels?
Where?
Rommels?
Yes.
Yeah, that was really good. Did you like that?
I liked it so much.
I know, there's a lot of bars there. And restaurants. But anyway, thanks for your time.
Thank you
It's
so
really
much,
nice
Paul.
To meet you. No, it's bye. Tschüss.
Tschüss.
So we're with this lovely couple all the way from America, and we're going to ask them a few questions about D-Day and what it means to them.
What it means to you to be here.
So first of all, where do you come from in America roughly?
South Florida.
Oh, lovely and warm.
Yes.
So you're enjoying this fine weather here?
Oh, we love it.
Yeah.
Over there it's nice and hot.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
But too hot.
Yeah, it does, yeah, of course. So what does D-Day mean to you?
Well, for me, obviously, everything in the sense of freedom, that I've been able to do anything that I wanted in my life, and it was because of the sacrifice of the veterans from all nations that participated in World War II.
Absolutely.
And that's allowed me to, now I'm retired, but allowed me to live a good life with my wife.
Like the rest
Exactly
of
the
us.
same.
Yeah.
Is this your lovely wife also?
Yes, she is.
So the same for you really, it gives us
Yes,
freedom,
it is.
doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Did your family serve in this area or?
No, we're from the Caribbean. I'm from Cuba. She's
I'm
from Venezuela.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I'm ticking all the boxes. I'm
Yeah.
interviewing people from all over the world. So you just don't know the connections to this area. So yeah, so where are you off to today?
Wisterham.
Okay.
And then we're going to go see the bagpipes at 3:30 in Colville, Montgomery.
Oh, you're very good in French.
Yes.
We talked about your t-shirts, I think.
Yes, sir. We're matching their t-shirts for the 80th anniversary.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for the veterans for their service.
You've got it.
Okay, thank you.
So we're with these two fellas from America, and I believe they've got a story to tell about their father. Is that correct?
Yeah. So
where are you from in America, first of all?
I'm actually from. I live in Tucson, Arizona now.
Okay, so that's one of the hotter parts.
Oh yeah, it's 100 degrees plus right there today, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is nice and cool for you.
Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, it's
perfect.
beautiful.
Okay, and you, sir, where are you from?
I live in Manitou Beach, Michigan now.
Okay.
Born and raised in Paulding, Ohio. That's where my father, lived his adult life, but he's originally from the Youngstown area.
So you're from the colder part. You're living in the colder part.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got the warm part of the country,
Right, right.
Yeah. So you've got it all covered.
Yep.
So did you say your father? You like related, are you?
Yeah, we're brothers.
Oh, your brothers. Fantastic. So your father served here, is that correct?
Yes.
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 What can you tell us? Anything about it?
Our father was in the 44th Combat Engineers, came in D+2, climbed east. After that, kind of followed Patton's army around, went to the Battle of Brest.
Wow.
Ended up in a little town in the Battle of the Bulge in Wiltz, Luxembourg?
Yeah,
Wiltz, Luxembourg, where he got shot and taken prisoner. And shortly after that, he was serving in the prison camp at Stalag 4B. Is that right, Rick?
Yep.
Wow, what a history. Is this? Did he make a diary perhaps, or did he just tell you verbally?
You know, he largely told us verbally. This is my older brother. He didn't get all the stories. I did. So, you know, as my dad was getting really older and ready to pass, you know, we would sit and talk with him. So I got a lot of those stories, and then he did do a audio tape. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we heard a lot of those stories on tape.
So what a heritage to follow through to your ancestors.
Absolutely.
With descendants, let's say.
Yep.
So what does D-Day mean to you? I mean, it's obviously special, important.
You know, as a kid, and you grow up and you hear about what your dad did, but until you walk here, you get it's a feeling you just can't. Even when you're standing back on the road, you don't feel it until you walk out to the beach. You know, you get closer to the beach, and then you see the memorials, and then you see the other young men that are coming here to honor, what our parents have done and what all the military guys have done.
Absolutely, and I mean, we're looking at the cliffs there where the Germans would have had their emplacements and firing down.
Right.
On the very beach, if I sort of pan around,
right,
it's just, you can't get your head around it.
No, it's pretty overwhelming. You know, choked up about it, really. But it hits you.
That's fine. Well, thanks for your time, and may you find some peace from it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good on you. Memorial dedicated to the Royal Air Force, the base defence sector. Just look at these beautiful flowers. The lily, so common in this area.
I'm raising a glass to the boys, to our allies, the American troops who landed on Omaha Beach 80 years tomorrow, and for our freedoms that we have today. We see in the distance the high ground where the Germans held. We can see Omaha Beach there. We can see one of the original gun emplacements. I guess this would have had a artillery piece on top. We'll see the ironwork. And further on over, Utah and the cliffs they would have had to scale. So I'm with a young Swedish bloke here, and we're going to ask him what D-Day means to him. Welcome. Where do you come from in Sweden?
I am from Bengtsfors. It is a small city in the west side of Sweden.
Okay, so what does this sort of remembrance, this Remembrance Week D-Day mean to you?
It's a big historical thing for us.
Yeah.
And it is very fun to be here and see everything.
Yeah, it's interesting. And you came over with a lot of people?
Yeah, we are maybe 15 people that know each other from Sweden.
Excellent. How long are you over here for?
Probably at least 7 days.
Did you actually drive the vehicle over?
No, we were 4 persons that drove 2 transport cars.
Oh, okay.
With 1 motorcycle and 1 village jeep.
Okay.
And our friends drove this truck.
Oh, okay.
It is a white. And also this duck.
So this came over on a transport truck?
This they drove from Gent.
They drove from Gent?
Yes.
What?
And together with this duck.
Tack så mycket. So we're with these 3 members of the same family. Have I got that correct? Now, what does D-Day mean to you? As French?
Oh,
people?
so
No,
we
in
are
English.
in English. Yeah, it's okay in English.
Yeah, good English. You've got good English. What does it mean for you?
It's I think even him. So his grandfather was Polish. He was in the Polish army.
Oh, okay.
90, I don't know.
Yeah, and been
1940.
captured by the German, and then he traveled to England.
Oh, he made it over to England?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he came back in France later. We don't exactly know if he came on the 6th of June or later, probably later. But
Okay.
we know he came back in Europe, and at the end of the war, he is arrived in Switzerland
Oh,
and meet
fantastic.
my grandmother.
Yes.
And she was from Italy.
Oh, and the rest is history.
Yeah, exactly. We are from Switzerland. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I met another couple from Switzerland yesterday.
Yeah.
Staying here, yeah.
Yes, we are a
for
lot
sure.
from
Yeah,
Switzerland.
there's
Okay.
really a lot of people from Switzerland this time. Yeah, for
Well,
sure. Yeah.
enjoy your time here, yeah?
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you.
I've been told by a photographer on the beach that these guys, the Royal Marine Commandos, they came over from England, from Portsmouth, and it's taken them 30 hours. So you're not going to believe this, I found the Royal Marine Commandos. Looks like they're paddling for the Royal Marines charity, and of course they're having a well-deserved beer and getting some, I think they call it scram food on board. So with these young fellas that have literally gone across the English Channel from, I believe, Portsmouth to Omaha Beach, and the Royal Marines, they're going to tell us what they've done it for and what D-Day means to them. Yeah, so first of all, you come over from Portsmouth.
Yep, yeah, we left from Eastney on the 3rd of June. Six Klepper kayaks. We paddled from Eastney over to Port-en-Besson. Took about 30 hours.
So 30 hours?
Yeah, 30-hour transit
Okay,
over
so
to
you've not had any kip or?
during that transit, no. But,
That's incredible. So you must be absolutely knackered, or you're still
No,
buzzing?
we had a bit of kip last night.
Oh, okay,
so, yeah,
I got
a little
you.
bit refreshed.
Oh, I got you.
But we're paddling from Port-en-Besson today up to Utah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so today we do the American sector.
Okay.
Tomorrow we do the British sectors.
Okay, okay. So how was the trip? Was it fairly choppy? Or?
Like, to begin with, leaving Eastney was really nice and sunny. It was a nice sort of 6.5 hour, 7 hour paddle straight into it before we went into rotations. And then, but coming in yesterday, it got quite choppy. So yeah, it got a little bit. It was quite testing yesterday into wind and tide. So it took a while to get.
And I see you've got a charity on there. Is
Yeah.
this that you're raising money for?
We
charity?
are, yeah. So we've got a fundraiser at the minute on the Royal Marines charity website under Paddle Group D-Day 80. So if anyone wants to jump on and give us a donation for the event, that'd be absolutely fantastic.
What does the charity go towards?
So the charity is predominantly it is a Royal Marines charity, and it goes towards sort of family, all the families, friends of the Royal Marines who need help.
Fantastic.
So yeah, they put a lot of, like myself included. My daughter's disabled, and they recently gave us a powered wheelchair.
Oh,
My daughter, yeah.
Very kind.
Yeah, it's really
so
awesome.
I thank you all for your service, and enjoy your beer. I'm sure you've earned it.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
So with the Swedish party, so how are you finding this event?
My brother.
Yeah,
He's
hello.
very interested of military things.
And here you are. So how long are you here for?
To Friday.
Okay.
Saturday.
And you actually drove the Duck over?
Yes.
All the way?
From Belgium.
And how long did it take you?
2-3 days.
2-3 days?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we drove slowly.
Slowly. Small roads.
Small roads all the way. And visit the fishing camps and things.
Yeah, there is an Italian Duck here. They came over on a lorry and that's 1,000 miles. But that was only 2 days. That's cheating. But you
Yes,
actually,
that's cheating.
That's cheating. But you actually drove it all the way from Sweden. A lot of fuel? Does it?
Yeah, no, it's
3 tanks.
Yeah, 300 liters.
300 liters.
3 tanks?
Yeah.
Wow, it's impressed. So where are you going after this? You got any plans or are you sticking around this area?
This area.
This
Then we
area.
go home.
Yeah.
All right. What does it mean to you, D-Day? You know, I mean, obviously Sweden was neutral. So what does it mean to you as a free man now in a free Europe?
Yeah. It's a lot of things. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, if the D-Day hadn't been, you never know how the world would look today.
Absolutely.
So that's.
You wouldn't have IKEA.
No. Maybe we had. Maybe we had.
Might be a good thing.
But we didn't have McDonald's.
There you go. All right. Well, tack så mycket and enjoy your day.
Ja, tack själv.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're with these 4 retired Swedish military types who are going to tell us what they are doing in the D-Day area. You're most interested.
Okay, so we're actually Pararangers.
Oh.
It's not actually infantry. We're supposed to be scouts beyond the enemy lines to report back on troop movement and.
So you reconnaissance, are you?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gathering information.
Yes.
That's what you used to do, by the way.
Yes.
But not anymore.
No.
So what are you actually doing here now?
Well, we're actually participating in the celebration. We were here 5 years ago for the 75th anniversary.
Excellent.
Yeah, and we flew in from Duxford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and jumped over the British drop zones by
wow.
Pegasus Bridge.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
How far, how high were you when you dropped, roughly?
350 meters or something.
About that.
Yeah. So actually, the head instructor of the paratrooper school in Sweden was one of the first boots on the ground on D-Day. He was a pathfinder for the British paratroopers.
Oh, okay.
Landing just beside the Pegasus Bridge.
Yeah.
And together with the men from the gliders, they were able to hold the
horse gliders.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So now we're here and we're based in Asseville, which is outside Sainte-Mère-Église, and we have a Swedish camp there. We're like 30 plus people from Sweden and a group of Norwegian.
So the Vikings have been invading
Yes,
once more.
yes.
I've met some of your folk already on this trip.
Okay, so the first batch of people were supposed to jump. Some are jumping today. They departed Cherbourg this morning to fly to the UK, jump there, repack and fly back and be dropped over Asse, which is outside Sainte-Marie-Église. And obviously there's been some hiccups, but there is a drop on the 7th at Mont Saint-Michel.
Okay. So it's very exciting for you.
Yes, it is. It is crowded. Jesus Christ.
It's too much people.
A lot of this gentleman here, he's been, how many times have you been here?
5.
Okay, so you're quite experienced.
And it is by far the most crowded event ever.
It is the 80th, isn't it?
Yes.
This is probably the last big remembrance of it, I would say.
Okay.
And obviously going to go to 90 and then 100 eventually,
Yeah.
but this is, the veterans are still here, aren't they, with
Yes.
us? Have you met any of the veterans?
We haven't, but today, not
today,
this,
not today, not this
yesterday,
time, not
no.
this time.
But last time when we were here, we hope to see some, perhaps tomorrow.
Safe jumping and enjoy your time here. And thanks for everything you do. Thank you.
Thank
Tack så
you.
mycket.
Tack. Hej.